in this Cardinals-Rams game that's going to be disgusting to watch. Like, what a nightmare this is. What an absolute nightmare. Not that Jared Goff is good or anything. Like, I'm kind of excited to see John Wolford see what he can do. Maybe he'll add a spark to this offense that's been terrible the last few weeks. But we're going to get crushed by the Cardinals. I'm going to be watching the Packers game more intently than I'm going to be watching the Rams game. But in this game, I am taking Kyler Murray under 244.5 passing yards. And the reason, it's the Rams defense. And Kyler's hurt. Last time we played against the Cardinals, Kyler went 21 of 39 for 173 yards. So he threw the ball 40 times for 173 yards. Our defense is great against the pass. Now that we have no offensive weapons, like Cooper Kupp is out, obviously starting quarterback's out. I think the defense is going to have to pick up the slack a little bit here. And they're going to play a really, really good game. I can see this game ending like Cardinals 17, Rams 13 or something disgusting like that. Yeah, I like Kyler's leg is injured. I think the only reason he's playing this week, if this was like a week 10 game, he'd be sitting. But because it's a win and you're in game, he's playing. So don't love him this week.
Don't love him this week. And I'm just going to adapt your knowledge to my pick here. So rather than take the Kyler under yards, I like DeAndre Hopkins under 75.5 yards.
Yes.
He's got Jalen Ramsey all over him. He's got an injured Kyler Murray at quarterback. And, if they get up, they're just going to be running clock on the Rams. Who knows what Wolford will be. Interestingly about Wolford, he last played like a lot of football in 2017 at Wake Forest, where interestingly his backup was Kendall Hinton, who we saw, be given one of the other terrible late career starts for any quarterback.
Yeah.
But in that year, Wolford put up a perfect quarterback rating in the ACC. He's
a baller, man. He has played pro football before. For anybody out there who watched
League
AAF, yeah. Which I watched religiously. He was on the Arizona Hotshots, best quarterback in the league. I think he led the AAF in touchdown passes. He looked good. And the NFL is not too much harder than a semi-pro football league, right?
No, and we saw PJ Walker go from
he looked good,
winning in the XFL to beating the Rams. Can John Wolford?
Yeah.
Go from the AAF, 3 years to prepare, Sean McVay in your ear against the Arizona Cardinals. Likely, I think there will be a lot of scoreboard watching, and you might see these teams just punting it back and forth to each other for the entire second half.
So, if the Packers are up by 20 in the third quarter, the Rams will just take out also, we don't have any running backs. Cam Akers and Darrell Henderson are hurt. So, Malcolm Brown, I couldn't find a number on Malcolm Brown, but maybe look for one of those.
Yeah, so maybe you take the cards here. You kind of figure that the Rams will lose this game, but it won't matter.
That's my exact hope. I'm praying the Packers pull it off. Oh my God, dude. If the Bears beat the Packers in week 17 to keep the Rams out,
you really think Mitchell Trubisky's beaten Aaron Rodgers with stakes on the table?
I can't imagine that it happens, but because the Rams' playoff hopes are on the line, I feel like it will.